Welcome to Straight No Chaser. Some talk shows dilute the issues. We just serve the hard stuff. So welcome your hosts, your girl Aunt Beezy, Pastor C, Then Bad, and the Chief. Welcome, and good evening. It's your boy, the Chief. And of course, I want to welcome you to an encore presentation of Straight No Chaser, where we only serve the hard stuff. Well, it's the holiday season, and of course, Thin Bad and Pastor C and Ambezy are enjoying the holiday season, and we certainly hope you are enjoying the season too. So tonight we're going to go retro on you and do an encore presentation of our show that dealt with the social media and the dating scene. It was a great show and we hope you enjoy it. And of course, we'll be back live next Wednesday to give you the issues straight, no chaser, the only way we know how to do it. So have a wonderful holiday season, be safe, and we'll see you in January. As a matter of fact, we'll see you on January 2nd, 9 p.m. East, 6 p.m. West. Thank you for listening. And let's get started with our encore presentation. Again, social media and the dating scene.
Stuff. Old school, new school. Grab a glass and welcome your hosts, the Chief, Ambezy, and Pastor C.
Yeah, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Straight No Chaser, where we never dilute the issues, we only serve the hard stuff. It's your girl Ambezy, and as always, I'm here with Pastor C.
Hey.
The Chief.
Good evening.
And Thin Bad.
Hello. Sound like bachelors on a dating game.
Well, I'm glad you said that because it actually goes hand in hand with what we actually are going to talk about today. So technology and social media has impacted everything we do. You can now get a mortgage, medical advice, bank, shop, pray, and find love on social media. Wow. Yes. Social media now has the ability to influence matters of the heart. So tonight, we're going to discuss how social media and technology has impacted dating and romance. Now, my relatives often tell stories about dating or courting, like, oh, yeah, I was at this party when I saw your mom, or, oh, I was so-and-so when I seen your aunt. You know how it goes. But the whole phone number thing, talking for hours, writing letters, all that just seems so ancient. Like,
Whatever.
I mean, this is clearly a show for the millennials, if you understand what I'm saying. So anyways, there are now internet sites, apps, and social media conversations that may link you up with your Mr. or Mrs. Right. Today, it's technology and social media that can help Stella get her groove. So, as always, before we get going, let me remind our listeners to call us at 702-425-7789. That is 702-425-7789.
This is an encore presentation. Please do not attempt to call this evening. This is an encore presentation. Thank you for listening and have a great holiday season.
About how you guys found your wives. How'd you woo them? How'd you secure the bag?
We can let those guys go first.
Who wants to go first?
Because I am recently married here, we'll be celebrating a year.
It's been a year, Pastor C.
Yes,
Wow.
December the 16th. It would be a
That's
year.
beautiful. That's beautiful, baby.
Yeah. Since my wife asked me to marry
Lord,
her.
it's been a year, Pastor.
Whoa. Since a who what?
She asked me to marry her.
Oh,
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Absolutely
I was
not.
gonna say that's okay.
Wow.
Okay.
you the man, Pastor C.
I
Don't
met my
get in
wife,
trouble.
right, exactly. She's not listening yet.
my
I met her at church.
That's show enough game there.
Yeah, you know it is.
Jesus.
I met her at church though, and I'm a pastor. She was a part of our ministry, and actually, I wasn't even considering dating her. As a matter of fact, the chief and other individuals in my inner circle was aggressively suggesting that I would ask her out, and I did. And actually, it was a bet. One of my COOs, chief operating officers at the church, he bet me that I would ask her out, and I did. I was very
Wait a minute. Hold on, Pastor C. What was the bet?
well. The bet was for a couple of dollars. He said, I bet you that if you ask her out, she will go out with you. And I did do that, and she was interested. I took her out, and the rest is history, So we spent a lot of time together and stuff like that on the phone, text messages and things of that nature. And so now we are married. So,
Aw,
That's beautiful.
yeah, it was
we
okay.
need some sound effects up in here.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, much
So
as
who's
life.
next? Who's next?
Fabulous, Pastor C.
I'm waiting
Love
to
it.
hear the chief and Thin Bad saying that they've been married for 92 years.
Oh, I love
Man,
the
I can't remember
story.
nothing.
Go ahead.
It just has been like this. I don't even know what had happened.
What had
My life
happened
got
was
stole. For what had happened was, I think I surrendered.
Oh, boy. Let's hear the story, Thin Bad.
I don't know. Well, let's see. How did the story go? I think we actually met at school at Morgan.
Is that college or middle school? Which one?
Morgan Morgan State University, Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah.
And then but nothing happened then, and she was I think engaged at the time.
Yeah.
And I said you're too young to get married. You ain't ready to get married.
Oh, he
And she said, yeah, I'm gonna get married. I said, no, you ain't ready to get married. And it gets hazy after that. it gets hazy. Where's the bleep bleep beep beep? It gets hazy. And then some years went by. She went her way, and I went mine. And then my father passed, and she showed up. She heard about it and showed up at the house to offer condolences. And I said, she says, I said, next time I see you, if I see you, I'm gonna marry you.
Oh.
And
Go ahead.
and
boy.
then there was another few years that went by, and then her father passed a couple years later. Her father passed, and I showed up at the repast, and that was in 1997, and I'm still here. We're still here.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful, man.
21 years.
That was unintendedly beautiful, wasn't it? That was just, I wasn't even trying to make it beautiful, and it just came out that way.
Wow.
I think it wouldn't be too
Wow.
forward to assert that your wife and you are both very direct.
Yeah.
You
she's
said
medical
you ain't getting married, and she said next time I see you, we getting married. So
Yeah.
And now you're married.
no mixed signals. I love it. Straight to the point.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, Chief,
No.
you've been married 97 years. How did you guys meet?
I love
Well,
this story.
you know what?
Yeah, I want to hear this story. I want to hear this story.
Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Bring it.
okay. Before I tell my story,
Oh Lord.
Passer, Thin Bad, and Beezy, I just happened to get in touch with one of my boys, and he happened to have a tape of him in the club back in the day trying to hit on a girl.
What?
And, and it's Sinbad's boy, West Side Willie, and so yeah, you remember West Side Willie? Boy used to walk with a limp in one eye. You remember him?
Yes, sir.
And I'm going. He sent it to me, man. He got it right out of his VHS.
Oh God.
He got it out of his VHS. So
His Betamax.
Right.
yeah, it was like it's in his Betamax. So,
Why am I nervous?
yeah,
me
so
too.
he sent it to me. So hold on, wait a minute, I'm gonna cue it up because he told me you would remember this. You were there that night. Hold on.
This would be beautiful.
Oh yeah, music cranking tonight. Club is jumping tonight. Look at all these cuties in here.
Cutie.
Let me walk over here and introduce myself. Hey baby, how you doing? My name is Westside Willie. What's your name? Hey Willie, my name is Benadrillia. Benadrillia, girl, what kind of name is Benadrillia? Well, but that was my mama's favorite medication when she was pregnant with me, so they named me Benadryl. Whatever, girl. But look, girl, you looking mighty sweet tonight, girl. Shoot, girl, you gonna make me go in my jacket and pull my needle and give me a shot of insulin.
Oh, no.
But anyway, girl, this is what I want to do. You looking so good. Why don't we go on right across the street and then after that, you know what I mean? Then we gonna go out in the morning time. Then we gonna, you know what I mean, girl? What you think of that, girl? Shoot. Oh, I guess you didn't like that, but you didn't have to slap her, brother. I was trying to make your day. Whatever.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I would have turned him down too, man.
He was horrible.
That was Westside Willie's best move, man.
Westside Willie didn't have no game.
That was
Zero.
Wendell's boy.
Thank God for technology. Jesus Christ.
Brother Sinbad, who are you hanging with, man?
All right, so Chief,
There are
let's
8
hear your
million
story.
Well, you know I was a police officer, right? Everybody knows that, and I did 25 years. So I had just dropped off a prisoner, and I looked in the holding cell and saw this pretty girl.
Okay,
Oh,
all
my
right. Okay, so let me break this down a little bit because, you know, that's why we need the millennial here so you guys can, like, you know, understand.
Whatever.
So that's actually where I was going. So you guys told your wives' tales, literally, not a pun. But I am dating somebody, and
What?
yeah, and I actually, funny story, I
this
actually
better be
met
funny.
him through Tinder.
What?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
It's
Lord,
a
we
funny
gonna
world
pass the
because here's
seed?
the thing
Okay.
about
Pass the
so
seed?
here's what you have to understand
Move
about
up,
Tinder.
Pass the seed.
Yes,
It's
sir.
about some furniture's getting ready to move up in here.
So,
So
let
you
me
met him on
explain.
Tinder.
Let me explain to you what Tinder is for our generation
I
versus
don't
you
even-
guys' generation.
Okay.
So, for you guys' generation, I think that people go on Tinder strictly as a dating app. They swipe through the pictures, and that's exactly how it works. So, you log onto the app, a person's picture comes up, and you swipe left if you don't like them, and you swipe right if you do like them, just based off the picture. And you can tap in and like see their little bio, see where they're from, what they have to say. But initially, you can just swipe left or right based on looks. So after that, you then have the
This is an encore presentation.
and then it kind of like
Thank you for listening.
So, but with college students, they now have Tinder U, which is actually kind of another form of social media. It's you can like find friends on there. If you're trying to talk to somebody, you can find that on there. Honestly, it's just kind of like up to you at that point. But as far as if it's safe, the funniest part about Tinder and I feel like after I say this, y'all are gonna try to go on Tinder and be creeps. It's people around